Although the Crimson Blade was purely used by Sith, it was not completely unheard of to hear of a Jedi using one, although it is extremely rare and is not seen very often in the expanded universe or canon. But there are definitely some Jedi who use them, and today we are going to be talking about those Jedi. Now, just as there were Sith who used other colored lightsabers, there were also Jedi who used red. How they got these red crystals, however, was completely different. Most Sith either have red crystals synthetically made, or they bleed a crystal, make it red. All of the Jedi who used the Crimson Blade as their weapon had found the crystal naturally. Finding a red natural kyber crystal was exceedingly rare. So rare, in fact, that you were much more likely to find a natural purple kyber crystal rather than a red. Now that we know how they got their kyber crystals, we will now move on to the Jedi that used them. It was not recommended by the Jedi Council that a Jedi use a red blade, as it represented their past and their mortal enemy, but there were some exceptions. The Jedi that did use a red blade only did so for a very short time, as the color was associated with the Sith Order. A Jedi named Adi Gallia had used the blade for a very short time, and eventually she switched her blade to blue due to it affecting the Jedi Order and being frowned upon. Luke Skywalker, however, had actually possessed a red Shoto blade. This is basically a shorter lightsaber. He possessed this Shoto blade along with his green lightsaber so that he could counter a light whip. He countered by using his red Shoto blade to absorb the blow and using his main lightsaber to strike. It is unknown why his blade is red, but he used it in the proper occasions and events. Leia Organa also used a red lightsaber that was actually crafted by Luke for a long time along with Luke. Now, all of this is expanded universe, so let's move on to the canon examples. Now, in the canon, there are not very many Jedi who have used and picked up a red blade. Most of the Jedi in these examples use the blade for a very short time, and is not as their own weapons. The first example is in the Clone Wars TV show when Obi-Wan is forced to use one of Ventress's lightsabers to duel Darth Maul and Savage Opress. Another example being when Anakin beheaded Count Dooku in Revenge of the Sith. To conclude, there were Jedi who used red lightsabers, but mostly for a very short time. For the Crimson Blades had been used by the Sith for centuries to massacre many people. But anyway guys, there you have it. I really hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe as it really helps my channel grow a lot more than you think. If you have a suggestion or something to say, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. But anyways guys, as always, may the Force be with you all. Until next time.